Hello and welcome to all you Pisceans. This is the first horoscope, the monthly horoscope of 2021 for January. So let's have a look at what these energies are for if you have your sun in Pisces, rising sign in Pisces, and to a lesser extent the moon. Now, of course, these are general horoscopes, but let's have a look. I'm going to be talking about Mars in Taurus, in Venus in Capricorn, which will be very good for you Pisceans because these are earth signs, planets in earth signs. That goes well with your water sign, and then of course also the Mercury retrograde. But let's get started with Mars in Taurus entering around the 7th of the month, and this is nice energy for the Pisceans because, as I said, it's flowing with your energy, and it has to do with Mars there. It has to do with freeing yourself up in a certain way. It's your third house. It's a very lively house, a communicative house. It's the house of speech. It's the house of communication. It's the house of your neighborhood. It's a house of learning as well. So if you've been wanting to learn something new, a skill, something that you need a bit of courage for there. Why do I say that? Because Mars is going to conjoin with Uranus and with Lilith around the 20th. So that's a lot of I want to liberate myself kind of energy. So you could be like learning something that you are a bit scared of. Maybe it's a skill like driving, or maybe it's a new language, and you're very excited about that, but it demands a bit of getting out of the comfort zone. Whatever it is, this is good energy to start this up, because it's also going well with Venus in Capricorn. And that Venus is in your 11th house of friendships and like-minded people and goals for the future. But also, it's also a money house if you have your own business. So, in other words, doing something with groups. I know it sounds a bit weird in these times, but it could be through the internet, workshops, learning, connecting, networking, anything that has to do with the internet, anything that has to do with connecting over the wires is really stimulated for you, because Venus is the planet of connecting and the planet of value in your 11th house there, going very well with that third house that I just described. So if you're, for instance, if you have your own business, this is good energy. Good energy to make a website or to start something new. A new website, or maybe YouTube channel, or maybe whatever it is, and that needs a lot of marketing. This is good energy, and it's in grounding energy. It's in earth signs, so it makes things real. Again, Venus in the 11th, when you have your own business, that's good. That means a lot of clients, a lot of money coming in. So that's that. If that is on your mind, this is really positive energy. For others who don't have their own businesses, this could simply mean more socializing, more connecting with others, whether it is through the wires or in real life. There is a possibility of learning with others as well, or you teaching others something that has to do with talents, that has to do with skills, or doing something in your neighborhood, or with siblings. That's also third house. So connecting with a sibling again, maybe that you haven't seen for a long time. Mars with Uranus, you say, come on, go for it, and we're gonna do it. And you break through the barrier of fear. That's Mars Uranus. It's very, it's a daredevil. Watch out your communications though, because you will be wanting to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth with Mars Uranus there. But again, as also this Venus energy goes well with it, I think you will be fine. Now, so on a love level, this when you're single, you could meet someone through friends or in the neighborhood. So it's definitely good energy for romance. When you are in a relationship, an existing relationship, you could really enjoy other people, and because of that, that livens up your own relationship, because you can get along with like-minded people. and in a very enjoyable way. Now, last but not least, you have a lot of energy in your 12th house, which is the Piscean house. You've got already Jupiter and Saturn there, who arrived there in December time. So a lot of emphasis on the unconscious mind and on the unconscious, non-tangible energy, so to speak. A lot of people can't deal with that, but if there's one sign who can deal very well with that, it's you. And now you're going to have Mercury there as well. And even at the end of the month, on the 30th, 31st, Mercury is going backwards in that 12th house in Aquarius. So that shows a reassessment. That shows a lot of, you could say, thinking behind the scenes, preparing yourself for something. A lot of times for people, Mercury in the 12th, it's not easy because they feel a bit lost. Because Mercury is the mind and it wants to make things clear, and it's in an area of life that's not clear at all. But I think for you Pisceans, this can mean very psychic time, a very intuitive time where you can really have breakthroughs and insights, and even remarking and even working with your blind spots and understanding them better. Because of this Mercury going backwards there. So a lot of also possibility of connecting with the unconscious world, for sure. With Mercury there, I know a lot of Pisceans that will be their cup of tea, but in an Aquarius way. So it's also a bit detached there. So it's not all, you know, being floating around. And it's quite you could say on an intellectual level as well, and on a level of understanding. That was the word that I was looking for. So all in all, a bit your cup of tea. It's more refreshing when it comes to love. So if love has been a bit dull there is energy there that you can use as an opportunity to break it open a little bit more. So having said that, thank you so much for watching, dear Pisceans, and see you next month. Bye bye.